Seattle ground, November 847 Charlie Charlie, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
November 847 Charlie Charlie, taxi to runway 16 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 left, November 847 Charlie Charlie.
Seattle ground. Lufthansa 733. Ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Alpha.
Thank you. Good day. Air France 3 Sierra Victor Heavy. Itero 747. Aircraft is too large for this airport. Lufthansa 468 Super. Aircraft is too large for this airport.
Seattle ground, Delta 323 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Lufthansa 733, taxi to runway 16 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 left, Lufthansa 733.
Delta 323 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left.
Pushback approved, Delta 323 Heavy.
Seattle ground, Condor 111, request taxi to parking.
Condor 111, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking. Condor 111.
Condor 111, expect progressive taxi instructions.
Roger. Condor 111.
Condor 111, turn left next taxiway.
Left on the next taxiway. Condor 111.
Seattle ground, Itero 747, ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Alpha.
Seattle ground, Air Canada 669, request taxi to parking.
Condor 111, continue taxi at your discretion.
Roger. Condor 111.
Itero 747, aircraft is too large for this airport. Air Canada 669, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking, Air Canada 669.
Air Canada 669, expect progressive taxi instructions.
Roger, Air Canada 669.
Seattle ground, Delta 323 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Seattle ground. Alaska 321. Request taxi to parking.
Air Canada 669, turn left next taxiway. Seattle ground, Delta 256, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Left on the next taxiway, Air Canada 669.
Air Canada 669, continue taxi at your discretion.
Stand by, Itero 747.
Roger, Air Canada 669.
Delta 323 Heavy, taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready. Alaska 321, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking. Alaska 321.
Taxiing to runway 16 left, Delta 323 Heavy.
Delta 256, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Pushback approved. Delta 256.
Seattle ground. Alaska 175. Ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Alaska 175, pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left.
Pushback approved. Alaska 175.
You're welcome, Air India 747 Super. Boeing 7878 Alpha Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking, Boeing 7878 Alpha Heavy.
Seattle ground, Cathay 272, request taxi to parking. Cathay 272, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxiing to parking, Cathay 272. Seattle ground, Delta 256, ready to taxi with information Alpha. Delta 256, taxi to runway 16 left, contact tower when ready.
Seattle ground, Singapore 27 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Taxiing to runway 16 left, Delta 256, Seattle ground, Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Seattle ground, Alaska 138 India Gold, request taxi to parking.
Singapore 27 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, Singapore 27 Heavy.
Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left, Alaska 138 India Golf, taxi to parking, at your discretion, pushback approved, Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super.
Taxiing to parking, Alaska 138 India Gold.
Seattle ground, Alaska 175, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Alaska 175, taxi to runway 16 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 left, Alaska 175.
Seattle ground, Delta 764 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Seattle ground, Singapore 27 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Delta 764 Heavy, check ATIS frequency for airfield information. Singapore 27 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Seattle ground, Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Pushback approved, Singapore 27 Heavy.
Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left, pushback approved, Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha.
Seattle ground, Cathay 20 Quebec Tango, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Seattle ground, Delta 764 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Qatari 20 Quebec Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Delta 764 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 16 left. Pushback approved, Delta 764 Heavy.
Pushback approved, Cathay 20 Quebec Tango.
Seattle ground, Alaska 59, request taxi to pt2 at the Terminal C, Alaska 59, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Seattle ground, all Nippon 421, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 16 left, Taxiing to parking. Alaska 59. Seattle ground. Oscar Hotel Bravo Oscar Yankee. Ready for pushback with information Alpha. All Nippon 421. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Pushback approved. All Nippon 421. Oscar Hotel Bravo Oscar Yankee. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Pushback approved. Oscar Hotel Bravo Oscar Yankee. Seattle ground. Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super. Ready to taxi with information Alpha. Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Seattle ground. Delta 28 Victor Alpha. Ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Seattle ground. FedEx 777 Foxtrot Heavy. Request taxi to parking. FedEx 777 Foxtrot Heavy. Taxi to parking. At your discretion. Delta 28 Victor Alpha. Hold position. Taxiing to parking. FedEx 777 Foxtrot Heavy.
Holding position. Delta 28 Victor Alpha.
Seattle ground. Delta 764 Heavy. Ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Alpha. Delta 764 Heavy. Taxi to runway 16 left. American 6332. Give way to aircraft on your right. Taxiing.
Give way to aircraft. American 6332.
Seattle ground. Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Seattle ground. Singapore 27 Heavy. Ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Seattle ground. Category 20 Quebec Tango. Ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Delta 28 Victor Alpha. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left.
Seattle ground. Delta 456. Ready for pushback with information Alpha. Requesting runway 16 left.
Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 left. Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Singapore 27 Heavy. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved. Delta 28 Victor Alpha. Taxiing to runway 16 left. Category 20 Quebec Tango.
Taxiing to runway 16 left. Singapore 27 Heavy.
Delta 456. Hold position.
Holding position. Delta 456.
Seattle ground. All Nippon 421. Ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Alpha. Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Hold position. Holding position. Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. All Nippon 421. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 left. All Nippon 421.
Seattle ground. Qatari 719 Heavy. Request taxi to gate S15 at the South Terminal.
Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Continue taxi. Seattle ground. Line 3741. Request taxi to parking. Continue taxi. Oscar Kilo Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Qatari 719 Heavy. Taxi to parking. At your discretion. Line 3741. Taxi to parking. At your discretion. Oscar Hotel Bravo Oscar Yankee. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 left. Oscar Hotel Bravo Oscar Yankee. Taxiing to parking. November 124 Echo Charlie.
Seattle ground. Alaska 792. Ready for pushback with information Alpha. Requesting runway 16 left.
Alaska 792. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left.
Pushback approved. Alaska 792. Seattle ground. Air Canada 1020. Ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Air Canada 1020. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Thank you. Good day. Alaska 59.
Holding position. Delta 456.
Pushback approved. United 1020. Seattle ground. Delta 28 Victor Alpha. Ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super. Give way to aircraft exiting runway 16 left. Give way to aircraft exiting runway 16 left. Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super. Delta 28 Victor Alpha. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 left. Delta 28 Victor Alpha.
Delta 456. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left.
Pushback approved. Delta 456. Seattle ground. Horizon 2136. Request taxi to parking.
Horizon 2136. Taxi to parking. At your discretion. Thank you. Good day. Astanaline 3741.
Taxiing to parking. Horizon 2136.
Horizon 2136. Give way to aircraft on your right.
Seattle ground. Horizon 2007. Ready for pushback with information Alpha. Requesting runway 16 left.
Horizon 2007. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left.
Pushback approved. Horizon 2007.
Horizon 2136. Disregard last message. Horizon 2136. Continue taxi.
Seattle ground. JetBlue 647 India Golf. Ready to pushback with information now. Continue taxi. Horizon 2136.
JetBlue 647 India Golf. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left.
Pushback approved. JetBlue 647 India Golf. Seattle ground. Delta 456. Ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information now.
Seattle ground. Alaska 792. Ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Alpha. Seattle ground. Alaska 699. Request taxi to parking.
Delta 456. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 left. Delta 456.
Alaska 792. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 left. Alaska 792.
Alaska 699. Expect progressive taxi instructions. Alaska 699. Turn left next taxiway.
Left on the next taxiway. Alaska 699. Seattle ground. United 1020. Ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Alpha.
Alaska 699. Taxi to parking. At your discretion. United 1020. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to parking. Alaska 699. Seattle ground. Horizon 2007. Ready to taxi to runway 16 left with information Alpha. Taxiing to runway 16 left. United 1020.
Delta 764 Heavy. Request frequency change. All Nippon 421. Expect progressive taxi instructions. All Nippon 421. Continue straight ahead. Continuing ahead. All Nippon 421. Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super. Follow aircraft ahead. Oscar Hotel Bravo Oscar Yankee. Follow aircraft ahead. Wilco. Golf Foxtrot November Whiskey Super. Wilco. Oscar Hotel Bravo Oscar Yankee. Singapore 27 Heavy. Follow aircraft ahead.
Wilco, Singapore 27 Heavy.
Delta 28 Victor Alpha. Follow aircraft ahead.
Seattle ground. JetBlue 647 India Golf. Ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Wilco. Delta 28 Victor Alpha.
United 1020. Follow aircraft ahead.
Wilco. United 1020.
Horizon 2007. Hold position. Horizon 2007. Disregard last message. Horizon 2007. Taxi to runway 16 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 left. Horizon 2007.
Delta 764 Heavy. Contact Seattle Tower on 119.9.
Seattle ground. Delta 271. Ready to pushback with information now.
JetBlue 647 India Golf. Expect progressive taxi instructions. JetBlue 647 India Golf. Continue straight ahead.
Continuing ahead. JetBlue 647 India Golf.
Delta 271. Pushback approved. Expect runway 16 left. Contacting Seattle Tower on 119.9. Delta American 6332. Contact Seattle Tower on 11.
Contacting Seattle Tower on 1.
United at 9, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 16 left. United 6 Uniform Alpha.
Delta 764 Heavy, line up and wait runway 16 left.
Line up and wait runway 16 left. Delta 764 Heavy.
Delta 166 Heavy, number 1, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 16 right, Delta 166 Heavy.
Alpha 6 Uniform Alpha Echo Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Alpha 6 Uniform Alpha Echo Heavy. Good day.
Alaska 87, exit runway 18, cleared short runway 16
Wilco, Alaska 87. Frequency change approved India Foxtrot Romeo Romeo Yankee. Good day.
Air Canada 413 is on final runway 16 right. Air Canada 413, number 2, runway 16 right, cleared to land. Delta 764 Heavy, wind 200 at 9, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 16 right, Air Canada 413.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left. Delta 764 Heavy.
Dash 3645, line up and wait runway 16 left.
Line up and wait runway 16 left. Jazz 3645.
Alaska 87, cross runway 16 center.
Crossing runway 16 center. Alaska 87.
United 6 Uniform Alpha, frequency change approved, good day.
Thank you. Good day. United 6 Uniform Alpha.
Alaska 87, cross runway 16 left.
Crossing runway 16 left. Alaska 87.
Alaska 87, contact Seattle ground on 121.7.
Contacting Seattle ground on 121.7. Alaska 87. Seattle Tower, Delta 611, ready for departure at runway 16 left, departing straight out.
Jazz 3645, wind 200 at 9, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 left, Jazz 3645.
Seattle Tower, Air Canada 454, inbound on the ILS runway 16 right.
Delta 611, line up and wait runway 16 left. Delta 166 Heavy, exit runway 18, hold short runway 16 center.
Line up and wait runway 16 left, Delta 611.
Delta 764 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Air Canada 454, number 2, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
Wilco, Delta 166 Heavy.
Frequency change approved Delta 764 Heavy. Good day.
Number 2, cleared to land. Runway 16 right. Air Canada 454.
Seattle Tower, Alaska 270, ready for departure at runway 16 left, departing east. Alaska 270, hold short at runway 16 left. United 817, hold position. Holding short runway 16 left, Alaska 270.
Holding position. United 817.
Jazz 3645, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Jazz 3645. Good day.
Delta 611, wind 200 at 9, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Seattle Tower, American 104 is 11 nautical miles to the north at 3,700 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 16 right. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left. Delta 611.
Alaska 270, line up and wait runway 16 left. American 104, number 2, runway 16 right, cleared to land. Line up and wait runway 16 left. Alaska 270.
Number 2. clear to land. Runway 16 right. American 104.
United 817, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. United 817.
Delta 166 heavy, cross runway 16 center.
Crossing runway 16 center, Delta 166 heavy.
F-Under 413, cross runway 16 center. Alaska 270, wind 200 at 9er, runway 16 left, American 6332, line up and wait runway 16 left.
Line up and wait runway 16 left. American 6332.
Delta 611, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Delta 611. Good day.
F-Under 454, exit runway when able, hold short runway 16 center.
Wilco, Air Canada 454.
Delta 166 heavy, cross runway 16 left, Air Canada 413, cross runway 16 left.
Seattle Tower, United 817. Ready for departure at runway 16 left. Departing south.
Crossing runway 16 left, Delta 166 heavy.
Delta 166 heavy, contact Seattle ground on 121.7, crossing runway 16 left, Air Canada 413.
Contacting Seattle ground on 121.7, Delta 166 heavy.
Air Canada 413, contact Seattle ground on 121.7, contacting Seattle ground on 121. American 6332, wind 200 at 9er, runway 1.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left. American 6332.
Seattle Tower. FedEx 9 Lima Whiskey Heavy. Inbound on the ILS runway 16 right.
November 69, number 1, runway 16 right, cleared to land. November 69, correction, stand by. November 69, number 1, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Number 1. Clear to land. Runway 16 left. November 69.
Air Canada 454. Request permission to cross runway 16 center.
Air Canada 454, cross runway 16 center. American 104, exit runway when able, hold short runway 16 center.
Crossing runway 16 center. Air Canada 454.
Wilco. American 104.
American 6332. Request frequency change.
Seattle Tower. All Nippon 421. Ready for departure in sequence at runway 16 left. Departing straight out.
Air Canada 454. Request permission to cross run. Seattle approach. American 6332. With you at 2800.
American 6332. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. American 6332. Good day. Alpha India Romeo Bravo.